Hello, welcome to another Alpha Strike We Play video. My name is Adam. I'm the owner of Alpha Strike Games and Hobbies in Australia, and this is Tarron.
Hey buddy, how we doing?
Alright man, we are doing a reveal for me.
Yes.
For one of the Pimp My Mechs is what we're doing. This is Pimp My Vehicle. Because we're doing vehicles right now.
It's a lot closer to car, but these ones have guns.
That's right, exactly right.
You're allowed to put weapons of mass destruction on them.
Yes. So I just came up with an idea and I said, right, let's just do something. So this is a VTOL.
Nice.
So do your thing, mate, and I'll show you what I've come up with.
Let's swoosh it. Swoosh.
Okay.
So I was thinking of VTOLs myself the last couple of days, so I'm keen to see this.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So the reason I picked a VTOL, even though the blades are very very fragile, you can do quite a lot with them.
Oh, bloody oath.
If you know what you're doing.
Yes.
Right? And I mean, like most vehicles, each of the chassis sort of fit into a role.
Yes.
And each will give you some sort of rule benefit or penalty. But if they're in their right environment, they should do quite well.
Yeah, they should.
Right?
Yes.
So
definitely.
Same goes for my VTOL here, which I've called the Alpha Strike Gunship. It's straight to the
shameless
point,
plug there.
Yes. I have no idea what it looks like. Maybe someone can draw something up. If I get an idea, I'll explain all the stats and you can come up with something.
It'll be all sleek and stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
That's how I picture it. Okay, so with VTOLs, you want speed.
Yes, you do.
Definitely want speed.
Yes.
All right. So they do suffer from the side slipping and things like that, just like a hovercraft. So if you're going flank speed, it's good to have that distance, but you're probably best to reserve it for a straight line.
Yeah, and I think we mentioned in the VTOL video that a good idea is just to get yourself above terrain and go straight. And then come down again, because then you can, it doesn't matter if you side slip.
So I wanted it to have a little bit of speed, because it needs to get around. That's what I want. So I took the maximum tonnage, all right, for a combat one. I know there's support ones and they go up to, what was it, 90, 80 or 90 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Quite big, but I said, no, look, I want a combat one because if it's going to get shot at, I don't want other little things going wrong.
Weird stuff,
going to go with the support, because they're not front line normally. Right. So this is a clan one. I'm taking clan stuff, and you're taking in a sphere. So it's going to be a bit of a PV difference.
We've kind of decided that when we do the Pimp My Vehicle ones, that it's clan versus Innisphere, basically because clans are annoying me at the moment. So
you want to take out.
I want to hurt some clan stuff.
Put that rage on the page.
Oh dear.
So I gave it a fusion engine because it's lighter.
Okay.
And as we're not really keeping track of money. It's just...
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So, but talking of money, I think... Okay, just over 2 million, and it does have some ballistic weapons, so that you have to take ammunition into account.
Holy crap,
well. So
okay, 2 million.
2.05-ish.
Okay.
All right, and 745 battle value. So clan stuff, yes, more expensive. I didn't take an Omni because there's no point.
No.
It's just extra BV for nothing. It's like stupid.
Yeah.
All of its weapons are forward facing. So with your vehicles, the forward arc is a lot more narrow. So that's one thing you got to keep in mind. And being a VTOL, you're sort of going to plan where you want to go. Basically, with VTOL, you want to put your best foot forward, and that's generally your front arc. If you put lots of armor on your front arc and you put your weapons there, and you just concentrate on whatever's there, that's good.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to do the trick and keep yourself above all the terrain, you're above all the terrain.
Yep.
So you're a target, so you want to keep your best armored section facing towards the enemy sort of thing. And with that speed, you can get your front arc to line up reasonably easily as long as you move him after somebody else.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I kind of pictured this one as being useful in like your cities and maybe canyons, really tall canyons. But a city environment, especially like the really, really dense ones with the big skyscrapers and stuff.
You were doing the Godzilla thing.
That's what we were talking about it before, and I'm thinking, no, I really want to try it and just come up with something like that. But with that speed in open ground, it's still pretty good. Anyway.
Oh dear.
So I have on the front, and it's the weapon of choice. All right, 5 SRM2s.
Oh my god.
Now they're only half a ton for the clans.
Yeah.
All right, so that's really good. So it still takes up like slots or whatever. You can take bigger things and whatever. But I like the idea of having lots of little ones instead of like a couple of big ones, because you're more likely to hit with stuff if your target number's decent, and it does allow you to have multiple ammo types and target multiple targets if you need to.
Yeah.
You know?
So how many tons of ammo did you take for them?
I took 2.
Okay.
All right, so standard was 1, and I put Inferno as the other. All right, so
yeah,
chances are you're not necessarily going up against vehicles. You are going to go up against, well, infantry, of course. The infantry are pretty common, and of course mechs.
Yeah.
So you want something that's going to be able to do damage to every different type. If not damage, at least hinder them.
Yeah.
It depends what other units you've got in that lance that you take with it.
And if you've been watching our battle reports, then you'll know that heat it's nasty. If you can raise somebody's heat enough,
yep,
you can really seriously hurt them.
Yeah. So you got to think, like with that many, you take maybe a lance of them, for example, if you to do that, and they all fly together, and that's a lot. That's a lot of heat that you can pump into somebody.
Yeah,
it can really cause.
You have a big mech without too much heat management, like priority, and some ammo, and you can start cooking his ammo off, and they're gone.
Yeah,
especially in the sphere ones without case.
I also took, with the forward facing, an anti-missile system.
Ooh,
because it makes sense.
Okay.
So
bang goes my reply to that then.
But it has to have a facing. You can't have turrets under the standard rules. You can get chin turrets or whatever on VTOLs. We talked about that.
Yeah.
And stuff. But this is just standard. So that's to the front as well. So theory is fast moving, lots of armor on the front. We're talking, it's got 143 points of ferrofibrous armor. Again, money's not the issue. It's just C-bills.
That's a lot of armor for a VTOL, isn't it?
45 on the front. So
holy crap.
3 clan PPC hits.
Wow.
So that's good. That's what it's presenting forward. You've got 34 on each side, 28 on the rear, which is fairly...
That's respectable.
That's a lot, eh?
That's very respectable.
Yeah.
34 on the sides and 45 on the front. Good Lord.
Yeah.
That is a helicopter from hell, that one.
It is good.
Look at it go.
Yeah, I like that. So just take a little...
Yeah, let's do one of these things on it.
Maybe just get this bit too, because that was, when I printed it out, it just had all the vehicle combat location stuff on it. But lots of armor and yeah, good speed. Let's see how that goes.
Pillar can chop that up however she likes.
But it's kind of cool with this. So this is the Solaris Skunk Works.
Yeah,
vehicles.
It's SAW, Solaris Armor Works. I think it is. You have to use a different executable. Don't you?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's a free program. They do mechs and they do vehicles, and that's how I did this one here. But it's even got the tracking of exactly how many shots you fired of each type on them,
which is really cool.
Which is really cool.
Like I say, I actually prefer Solaris. I just can't get it to print at the moment. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's really, and you can add on charts and things like that to whatever you want, and you can actually put in there, like have it adjust BV and everything for different skills.
Yeah.
If you've got a specific person that you want to put in there, you've got a specific gunnery and piloting or driving, then it can do all of that. It's really, really good.
Yeah, it is very good.
But that is cool.
So what's the problem with your printing? It's just the...
I don't know, it just doesn't want to work. It takes this and squeezes it up here.
Oh.
Every time I try and do it, it puts in like half an A4 sheet, and I don't know why. Okay. I think I have to go and like update everything and redo it and all that sort of stuff.
Settings too, you can have.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm interested to see how, not necessarily how an individual one works, but a Lance of 4. How do 4 of them work together in their ideal environment? And just, I mean, without knowing what you're going up against, is that enough to sort of do all right in that
I can see something interesting happening there. If you build a Lance of those and give me a BV, I could maybe make some mechs for you to fight.
Okay, I like that.
How does that sound?
Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, 745 for the standard. That'll give you at least a rough idea of the baseline of what you want to take.
So that's 28, maybe 2,900 as a base. That's quite a bit. Are you likely to adjust your gunnery and driving?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably assume maybe a 3-3 because they're clan.
You could maybe like make your lance and have one of them be a really good pilot and make the others like clan standard or something like that. But if you make a lance of them and give me a BV for the whole lance, I'll make a couple of vehicles and a couple of mechs, and we'll see how we go. But what year are those? Are they? This is all 3050 tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I said the most sort of basic stuff. I left the streaks off because you can't do Inferno.
Yeah,
the
you can't
streaks
have
still
the
would have been kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to have just some basic technology, but still clan level.
Yeah.
And just see what I could, as a baseline, but before going into like fancy stuff, and just see what I could start with.
Well, we are going to do some vehicle pimping videos and like battle reports for individual vehicles, but I kind of like the idea of doing a lance of these against a couple of mechs.
Yeah.
I'll have a max of a lance of mechs. A max. Absolute max. But it has to be within the BV of what you end up with for your full lance of vehicles.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Yeah. Light mechs would actually probably do better.
Yeah, probably. Doesn't mean I'll take them, but they probably would.
But they would.
And you probably could get a lance of light mechs for that, because I mean a locust is less than that. I could put a good pilot in a locust and still have one per
the LRM version, or the
just the standard version is like 500 and something, I think. You could put a decent pilot in there for 700 BV, and that'd be 2 machine guns and a medium laser.
So medium laser, really?
Yeah. But that's the same range as the SRM2s, 369 for the laser. But that's pretty cool. I like the idea of doing that. That sounds like fun, actually.
Yeah.
We'll have to give that a crack.
Because you don't know what you're going to go up against. So having the Infernos as a second choice rather than more standard, is quite good.
So I've gotten and there's 4 enemy bogies coming in at high speed, clocked as Alpha Strike gunships.
Yep. We have no idea what they look like.
Yeah. You and you, get out there, go.
And take draw one for me. So I know what it looks like.
Oh dear. All right, so that could be fun.
All right, so we've got a bit of a challenge there. But that is what I came up with, and there is a lot of combinations you can come up with yourself, of course, if you want to.
Dead set.
But yes, that's what I'm throwing down.
One lance.
4 of those.
4 of them. Adjust your piloting and gunnery to whatever you like.
Yep.
And then give me a BV, and I will make some mech
and it's city.
Action.
It's city.
You're going to have a city map.
City map. Not all city, but there will be.
There will be a lot of terrain
because, like I said, I want to do the. We can have like mountains and shit like that.
Maybe I should take an ultra heavy, and then you can actually fight Godzilla.
Oh!
No, we won't do that.
Oh.
No, we won't do that. No. But. No, I refuse. Urban sounds like fun though. I think that could be cool. Yeah, I can get behind that. Okay. I don't like that number of SRMs though.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
There we go. All right, Alpha Strike Gunship
revealed. And
what's next?
Yeah, at some point I'll have to reveal some mech action to take them down.
So
I guess.
So you show me. Okay, all right.
Good.
Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing. We'd love to have you guys on board. Hit the little notification there, then you know, because we've got a lot of videos going up. We want to make sure you know when they're going up.
Chuck some comments down if you've got suggestions for what I should do with the mechs, and we'll see what happens.
Innosphere Tech.
Innosphere Tech 3050 level.
Yeah.
See what you'd come up with.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.